ArenaNet has officially unveiled their 5th expansion, and it's called Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds. That also makes it the first expansion to not be called X of Y, by the way. This looks to be a pretty feature-packed expansion from what they've shown in their official press release footage and on the forums, so let's jump right in. Janthir Wilds will take place in the Isles of Janthir, a place on the Tyrian map that we know is loosely associated with the White Mantle, but not much else. The first release of the expansion will feature 2 new maps, the Lowland Shores, which are occupied by the Lowland Codan, and the Janthir Sentry, which is filled with, quote, mist storms and titans. There will be a 3rd map coming in a future update, most likely the 2nd release, so about 6 months later. The headlining feature is that every class is getting access to the spear as a land weapon. The terrestrial spear slot will use the same type of spear as the aquatic versions, but it sounds like they will remain separate slots, so if you want to use a spear both on land and in water, you're going to need 2 of them. There will also be a future update including a legendary spear to unlock. Each profession will have unique abilities for their respective spears, but ArenaNet hasn't given any details about what these will be like yet, but there is a little bit of a teaser in the trailer. There will, however, be an open beta from June 27th to June 30th of this year for the spear skills if you want to dip your toes into it, and it will not require buying the expansion to participate in. Next up, just like Secrets of the Obscure had us revisit the Skyscale mount, Janthir will have us revisit the Warclaw mount. A new line of masteries will have us unlock a double jump ability and presumably a lot more that they haven't announced yet. It sounds like the new masteries will also be augmented if you already unlocked Warclaw the old-fashioned way in World v World. I personally am hoping for some kind of mounted combat mode with the Warclaw, especially considering we'll now have a proper polearm weapon, but we'll have to wait and see. Our launch trailer also left us with a post-outro sneak peek at what is probably one of the longest requested features, and that is player housing is finally coming to Guild Wars 2. ArenaNet says Homesteads will be the, quote, most player-friendly housing system in an MMORPG. It will feature a new decorating and customization interface, and it's my understanding that nodes you've already unlocked for your home instance will still be available for it. Homesteads will allow players to share their homes with friends and guildmates, and they all appear to be themed around the Codan. And last, what I'm most excited for, we are finally getting a new raid. Wing 8 will share a map with one of the new open world maps, I'm guessing the spooky one, which will also serve as sort of a faux difficulty scale setting. We'll have the open world meta event to teach players the general mechanics of the encounter, and then players will be able to enter a 10-man raid instance with a challenge mode and a legendary challenge mode coming later. ArenaNet also announced that the Convergences system will extend to Janthir, which to me sounds a lot like existing elevated events like Dragonstorm or Marionette. And in the final release around May of 2025, we are getting a new fractal and a challenge mode for that fractal. Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds is available for pre-order now, starting at $24.99, and it releases on August 20th of this year. Before you swipe your card, just remember that purchases must be made through the same marketplace you've made your account through. So if you made your account through Steam, you have to buy the expansions through Steam. And if you have a regular ArenaNet account, you can buy them directly from ArenaNet. They are not transferable in either direction. That's everything for today. Let me know what your thoughts are on Janthir Wilds in the comments down below. Do the YouTube things, and thanks for watching.